this point, if you aren't worried about climate change, you're in the minority. Just like the Earth's temperature, people's concerns about climate change are on the rise. If you're still not concerned, rest easy knowing that 15 of the 16 hottest years on record have occurred since 2001. The thing is, weather isn't the only thing climate change affects. Researchers behind a study published in the journal Nature found that global warming will have a profound effect on the economy. The report says if warming continues, average global incomes in the year 2100 will be 23% lower than what we'd expect them to be without climate change. So how's that possible? Well, the study found that human productivity is at its highest around 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius. With temperatures on the rise, that means economic productivity would plummet, especially in hotter parts of the world. Most low-income countries are already in hotter parts of the world, so climate change would also heighten existing inequality. This inequality would create more incentive to migrate to other countries, which in turn could potentially trigger more conflicts brought on by economic and poverty-related unease. And we haven't even mentioned the devastating effects climate change can have on the agricultural industry and food production. Since climate change affects every facet of life, that might explain why it's become such a heated political issue. See what I did there? The best predictor of your belief in climate change is your political party affiliation. The more liberal you are, the more seriously you seem to take the threat. While 88% of liberal Democrats are worried, only 21% of conservative Republicans are concerned. And each party's candidate is keying into that split. Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton plans to launch a $60 billion clean energy challenge to cut carbon pollution and generate more clean energy. The Republican Party platform says climate change is far from being the country's most pressing security issue. And Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump says he will remove the U.S. from the Paris climate deal. That's the agreement 195 countries endorsed last year to curb greenhouse gas emissions. So, two extreme ends for one extremely pressing issue. Now would be a good time to remind you that this election matters.